A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a shocking turn of events, Germany's political landscape has been thrown into chaos following the abrupt dismissal of Finance Minister Christian Lindner by Chancellor Olaf Scholz. This unexpected move has not only led to the collapse of the three-party coalition government, but also set the stage for potential snap elections as early as March next year. The fallout from this decision has left Europe's largest economy grappling with uncertainty at a time when the continent faces numerous challenges, including economic stagnation and geopolitical tensions. The dramatic sacking occurred during a high-level government meeting on Wednesday evening, where Scholz expressed his frustration over months of infighting within the coalition, which comprises his Social Democrats, SPD, the Greens, and the pro-business Free Democrats, FDP, led by Lindner. Scholz accused Lindner of egotism and a refusal to compromise, highlighting the urgent need for a united front in the face of external pressures, particularly following Donald Trump's recent electoral victory in the United States. In a televised address to the nation, Scholz acknowledged the seriousness of the situation, stating, "There is war in Europe, tensions are increasing in the Middle East. At the same time, our economy is stagnating." He emphasized the necessity of increased investment in defense and the Bundeswehr, Germany's armed forces, particularly in light of the shifting political landscape in the US. Lindner's dismissal was not without warning, as the FDP had recently issued an ultimatum demanding significant changes to the government's budget plans for the upcoming year. The tensions within the coalition reached a boiling point, culminating in Lindner's removal, which Scholz described as a betrayal of trust. Following the sacking, the FDP withdrew its remaining ministers from the cabinet, effectively signaling the end of the coalition. The implications of this political upheaval are profound. Scholz announced plans for a vote of confidence in the Bundestag, scheduled for mid-January, which could pave the way for early elections if his government is unable to secure support. The Chancellor's call for a confidence vote has sparked reactions from across the political spectrum, with opposition leaders demanding immediate elections and expressing concerns over the lack of a stable government during a critical period for the nation. The conservative Christian Democrats, CDU/CSU, led by Friedrich Merz, have been quick to capitalize on the coalition's collapse, calling for fresh elections as soon as possible. Merz criticized the current government for its inability to govern effectively, stating, "We simply cannot afford to have a government without a majority in Germany for several months." Meanwhile, the economic implications of this political turmoil cannot be understated. Germany is currently facing its second consecutive year without economic growth, and public sentiment reflects a lack of confidence in the government's ability to address the crisis. A recent poll indicated that 82% of Germans doubt the government can resolve the economic issues before the scheduled federal elections in September. The situation is further complicated by external pressures, including the ongoing war in Ukraine and potential trade conflicts with the US. As one of Ukraine's largest supporters, Germany's role in the conflict may shift dramatically depending on the outcomes of both domestic and international political developments. In the wake of Lindner's removal, Economy Minister Robert Habeck of the Greens has attempted to frame the situation positively, suggesting that it could lead to a new beginning for the government. However, the road ahead appears fraught with challenges, as the SPD and Greens must navigate a minority government, lacking a clear majority in parliament. Scholz's administration will need to seek support from other parties to pass critical legislation, particularly regarding budgetary measures aimed at revitalizing Germany's economy and increasing military spending. The Chancellor has already reached out to Merz for assistance in these efforts, indicating a willingness to collaborate across party lines in order to stabilize the situation. As Germany braces for what could be a significant political shift, the ramifications of this coalition collapse will undoubtedly reverberate throughout Europe. The coming weeks will be crucial as the nation approaches the confidence vote and contemplates the possibility of early elections. With public trust in government waning and economic challenges mounting, the stakes have never been higher for Germany's political leaders. The eyes of Europe will be watching closely as this story unfolds, with the potential for lasting impacts on the continent's political landscape and economic stability. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.